Mutants and Masterminds, a game of superheroes set in the DC universe. I am Tasty Music. I will be your DM for tonight, and with us we have. We'll start with you, Deadly.
Hey guys, look, it's Deadlie,
Deadlie.
aka Thorax the Impaler.
Lunar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were going in this order. Anyway, I am Lunar Shadow, playing Libra.
Stalker.
Alright, Stalkermit playing the cunning Archangel.
And Tsunamic.
I'm playing Blight.
So Archangel like Chris Angel?
Oh god, no, do not mind freak us. Don't be a horrible magician.
Okay. So,
Just off some people there.
the day opens up with, Kaneki, you've been invited to the Hall of Justice in DC by the Justice League. Since your powers took hold of you, they're very keen to know what you're capable of and what sort of benefits you could add to the League or threats, because you do have the powers of a star within you. So having that on the surface of the Earth could cause problems in the future. So you have been invited there to the Hall of Justice. And Archangel and Thorax, you guys are also checking this out, having heard of this new energy controller who has kind of come in on the scene.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my things together, maybe a couple of clothes and stuff, and just go to the Justice League.
Any preparations you other guys are going to make at first?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Pack my
Nah, not
underpants.
really. Take my stuff with me and just let's go.
Alright, so all of you arrive at the Hall of Justice. You are greeted by...
I'm not with you guys, right?
Not right now, no. This first adventure is going to kind of be getting you in the group because you're the one who has the most mysterious background.
Okay.
So you are greeted by the Martian...
My CA was talking to my roommate.
You're greeted by the Martian Manhunter, Red Tornado, and Batman. So Martian Manhunter says, "Welcome to the Hall of Justice." Leads you guys around, giving a short tour, and then alarms go off as you guys are there. And Superman appears on a giant overhead screen, along with one of the Green Lanterns. And so Superman reports that there is a fire downtown at Project, or at what was the name I had for them? I literally just had this in my head too, and I wrote it down, and now I can't find it. I apologize.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Of course. Well, there's a fire downtown at a large high-rise building, and the Green Lantern, who is Kyle Rayner, reports that there is a alien attack on the Earth. So Batman tells you guys to stay put, and he'll assess what your capabilities are later. They're gonna go deal with the aliens attacking along with the Green Lantern. So you guys are now in the Hall of Justice. What are you up to?
I'm gonna scratch my head and say, well, that was quick.
That escalated quickly.
Go find some people to chat to, I guess.
So there are...
I'm just gonna sit down, put my feet up, and just relax.
Don't you guys think that maybe we should help them? You know, some more people would be good.
If they wanted us to help, don't you think they would have asked us for to
Batman
help?
told us to stay put, and if Batman says so, I'm doing what Batman says.
You don't piss off Batman.
Okay, I understand. Guess I'll just kick back and relax.
So you guys are just hanging around, and another news report comes on, and there has been an explosion down at the high-rise building. and it looks like people are in trouble. Nothing? Okay!
Just
Wait,
looking at
what's
where
happening?
this
I
is
was not
going.
listening. My CA started, like, came into my room and started asking about board games.
I think he wants us to go, but you know, being a great player, I don't think we should.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in your group, so I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, no worries.
Um,
This will be a really funny first night if this if this continues the way it's going now.
We all just watch
Yeah.
TV.
I think that's a
Netflix
great
and
idea.
chill.
That's kind of what I'm deciding to do in college. No joking. I'm gonna do that.
You guys just gonna keep chilling, hanging out?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell these
and
guys.
I'll be right back, guys.
Well, I'm gonna tell these guys, hey, I'm gonna go help them. But if you guys don't want to come, I guess you don't have to. Whatever.
Well, I guess I can come along, see what's going on. Maybe stay out the way if they're there. Otherwise, maybe help out if needed.
Will do. I mean, I'm not really scared of them. If we're helping people, then why do they care? I guess.
Okay, so as you guys make your way downtown through walking or whatever locomotion you decide to use to get there, you arrive at the main cross or intersection before you see this large high-rise building with smoke pouring out the top of it. At around the third floor, you see a few scientists waving their arms, and there's a big explosion, and they get thrown out.
I fly up and catch
Gotcha.
them.
All right, make a athletics check then to see how well to see if you catch them.
Ooh, where is this? Okay.
All right, so yeah, you catch the two scientists by their shirt collars and gently lower them down. There are a few more on higher buildings as well, or higher floors as well, with smoke pouring out behind them, just calling for help. A few fire trucks are coming up with ladders, but it'll be sometimes before they can get up there.
Okay, so I go and try to save them.
All right. So once you get to the fifth floor, you bring these scientists down, but you see that one of the computers is still on, and and files are flying down the front of it.
Okay. What am I doing at this moment?
You are helping the scientists stay calm and bring them to the window to lower them down. One of the ladders from the fire truck is slowly rising up towards the window that you're at.
What about the fire? Like, what's going on with the fire? Is the fire close to them? Are they coughing? Like, stuff like that.
They're coughing a little bit, but it seems to be from somewhere else in the building. It's just the smoke is kind of in every single floor at this point, so you don't really know the source of the fire.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell them to wait a second. I'm gonna fly over to the computer and I'm gonna look at the computer.
Okay. So on the computer, you see these files going down, and you see one word appear multiple times. And the word is blight. Now make a perception check. $32. All right. You see a horn form run down one of the hallways, right outside.
Okay, so a horn is coming at me.
No, it's not coming at you. You're in a room, doorway. It runs past the doorway.
A horn, correct?
A horn figure, yeah.
Okay. Well, first, if I can, I'm going to try to stop the download. I assume it's a download.
Mm-hmm. Make a computer's check.
Technology.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, the download stops. Other heroes, what are you doing as this is going on? Just watching the fire?
Watching the fire. You're trying to help maintain the calm and the non-riotous
We didn't
Actions.
start the fire. I had to.
Helping people stay calm. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't panic.
So,
Check his head
Take
to
a
the
chill.
galaxy. 42.
mm-hmm.
Take a chill pill.
So Lunar, once you stop the download, you see that the one of the things that was being downloaded was a floor plan to the building, and it says that there are about 70 floors on this in this building.
Well, then. So first of all, I'm gonna get the doctors or scientists, I guess, out of the building to the firefighters, and then I'm gonna go after that horn figure.
Okay.
Whoa, Luna. Remember what happened last time you ran about in a building with smoke in it?
Alright, so Thorax just wakes up from his nap at Just Sleep to realize everyone's gone, so he's like, oh, I gotta go help.
All right. So Thorax is currently running as fast as he can downtown. It's about a couple miles away. She should be there within a few minutes because obviously superhuman soldier can run places extra fast. So it's going to take a little while for you to get there. Archangel, you are currently directing people outside. Lunar, or sorry, Kaneki, you turn down the hallway and you continue to follow this long hallway until it turns to the right. And when you get to the right, you see that there is a elevator.
Okay, I'm gonna check the elevator.
It is currently locked down because there's a fire.
Okay. Is the elevator door closed, I assume?
It is.
So I'm gonna try to rip it open, I guess.
Okay. Make an athletics check. The door does not budge at all.
Can I? Is it possible for me to like burn it down or something?
You could.
Okay, can I try that?
All right, so Deadly, you come upon the scene of the crime. You see Archangel outside. He's a tall figure with a long cloak, a long red cloak with a red cross on his shirt, directing people around, making sure that no one gets hurt. What are you gonna do?
Alright, first off, I'm asking, what the hell is going on here, guys? Someone explain.
Are you asking normal people or one of the heroes?
Let's ask one of the heroes.
I don't know.
What's up? What's going on?
Oh, there's a fire. I don't know anything more than that.
Okay. Let's go inside, see if we can get some people out of there. There's still people in there.
All right. So, Kaneki, are you trying to open the doors or burn them down now?
I'm gonna try to use my power to burn them down.
Okay.
Technically melt them.
Yeah. So, are you just straight up shooting plasma? Are you slowly melting the doors? How much power is being?
I'm gonna be careful while I do this.
Okay. It's gonna take you a few minutes then to slowly melt it, but nothing else is catching fire as you're doing it. So,
Okay.
back to Thorax and Archangel. So you guys come in the front doors and you come to a large lobby that has 6 pillars. The ceiling is kind of 50 feet up. And there is a main desk that is abandoned, and then 2 hallways on either side that have elevators up as well.
Alright, you want to split it? Want to split this up? You take the left, I'll take the right.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna head on the right side. Head up. Take the elevator. I don't know. Is there stairs around?
Yeah, there's a door in the back that has a stair sign right next to it.
All right. I think I want to take the stairs.
Okay. How many floors up are you going?
How far up is the fire?
There seems to be smoke coming out of every door that you can see. You can't really see the source of the fire.
Oh. Let's just check through. Let's do a quick run through of each floor. So. Make sure
Press
everything's.
all the buttons.
I'm going up.
The elevator currently isn't working because there's a fire.
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay, so you go up the stairs. When you check the second floor, there doesn't seem to be any responses. And when you get to the third floor, you turn and you can see Kaneki or Lunar working on a set of elevator doors. His hands are glowing slightly, and the doors seem to be in a almost congealed state. They're slowly melting down.
You sure you don't want help with that?
Well, as you can see, I got this so far, but I did see a guy with a horn run by. I'm not sure which way he went, but you should probably go look for him on the other floors while I try to get this open and make sure people are not here.
Alright then. Keep doing what you're doing.
Will do. I'll come up. I'll meet with you upstairs later.
Alright. Up to the next floor.
Okay. On the next floor, you come across there's someone right outside the door who is looks completely unconscious. Stalker, what are you up to? Still pressing all the buttons? I'll take that as a yes.
Still trying to get the elevator.
This is the clever guy we're working with too. Okay, so the door is now completely melted for you, Lunar. Deadlie, there's this unconscious form in front of you.
So it's an unconscious man in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm trying to wake him up. Try to see if he's alright. Try to see. Can I check for a pulse?
His heart seems to be beating.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna pick him up over my shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get him the hell out.
Alright. So you are currently running down the stairs with this dude on your shoulder. Lunar, what are you up to right now?
I am looking in the elevator to see where the actual elevator is, if the elevator's not open with people in it.
Well, as the elevator opens, you can see that it is running currently, and then it stops. And you look, but there's no elevator currently there. It's just the cables that would hold it up.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing, like that big thing. Anyway, I'm gonna look up and down to see if I can see the elevator.
All right. So you look up and you can't see the elevator up, and you look down and all you see is darkness. Deadlie, you've currently brought out the unconscious man.
Alright, I'm assuming there's like paramedics and stuff around.
Yeah, there's firefighters and there's a few ambulances here now.
Alright, I'm gonna bring him over to one of the ambulances and have him get all checked out and run back into the building.
Okay. Stalker, what are you up to?
But I guess I'd start exploring the building some more.
Not pressing the buttons anymore?
No, not the elevators.
Alright. So when you get to the stairwell, it goes both up and down. Which way are you going?
Down.
Okay. So it goes down, and once you get to the first floor, you check there's a few doors at every single level, every couple flights of stairs down. So Lunar, what are you up to?
Okay, I guess I should ask you, does plasma emit light?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna, like, shoot a couple of blasts down there to see if I can see anything.
Okay. The plasma balls fall down and they light the way, and it goes down much farther than you'd expect for a building of this size, before it seems to hit an invisible barrier, and the plasma just kind of shatters, and little drops of superheated material fly about the hallway, creating a very, very pretty fireworks effect underground.
Well then. I guess I'm just gonna check upstairs then
Mhm.
and leave that for later, since the underground can't really disappear if the building collapses.
Okay. Stock, are you still going downstairs?
Yes.
All right. Checking any of the doors or just going straight down?
I'm checking doors.
Okay. The first door you get to is locked.
Okay, I'll leave it.
All right. You keep going down, and after you go down about 3 floors, you come to the end of the stairwell, and the doors are blocked. There's another doorway in front of you, and it's just wall basically. Deadlight, what are you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna head back up. I found the what floor was I? I was on the 4th floor.
Yes.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna take a quick back look at the 4th floor, see if there's anything else.
Okay. On your way, are you going up with Lunar? Because both you guys are going up right now, right?
No, because me and Lunar had split at the hallways.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
he's a
was-
bit further,
or was
a
it-
bit back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna head back up to where I was at the 4th floor, because wait, was Lunar still melting the elevator, or did the elevator melt already?
He melted it and he checked down. And Lunar's going up right now, right?
Yeah, I guess we're heading together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess we're like, I guess we could say we're almost like a floor. We're almost at the same floor. I'm 3rd, you're 4th.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I shot my plasma balls down the elevator shaft, and they kind of just shattered near the bottom. But was there more space to go or no?
From what you could see, there might not have been any more. There could have been, but it was really, really far down and it was really dark.
Well, that's what I tell him.
All right. So you head up to the 5th floor. I'll up to the 6th floor then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll do.
Both you make perception checks as well. So, Stalker, what are you up to?
Oh,
How do I
the
roll a
doors are all
perception?
locked down here.
How do you
I'll
roll
go
a
back
perception
up and
check?
find the others.
Okay.
It's in your character sheet. It's in expertise.
No, it's in perception.
Oh wow, that's really good. 29 perception.
All right. Neither of you seem to find anyone.
All right, you take the 7th. I got the 8th.
Were there any rooms?
Oh yeah, are there any rooms on these floors? Like, what kind of building? Is it like an office building?
Yeah, it's an office building. So there's typical office space. There's kind of supplies scattered everywhere. It seems like people left in a hurry. There's smoke still above.
Computers on?
Computers are currently off.
Okay.
Anything? Well, so I'm assuming there's nothing we can see kind of where the fire started from, or is it probably more higher up?
It could be higher up. Could be lower.
Okay.
Let's just make sure we keep checking these to upper floors, and then we need one of us to go down.
Oh, yeah. Also, I forgot to tell you, this building has like 47 floors. Right? 47?
70.
70.
So thank God I'm a superhuman.
Same.
Well, I'm like a friggin' super soldier. So.
Mm-hmm. So,
All right. So.
Stalker meets up with you guys, actually, as he comes up the stairs and comes out and finds you guys. So, Stalker, you are currently with the party now.
All right.
Great. There,
Did you just come from the
There's-
bottom?
yeah, there are several locked doors down there.
Oh, why
Try
don't you try
breaking them open?
No,
Why didn't you?
because they were locked. So they don't
Oh my
want me in
God.
there.
That's why.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Okay, you superhuman deadline. Look, you go try to check what's down there.
All right, I'll try to get the doors open. You guys continue going up
All right.
as I rush down the stairs to the bottom. How many floors are? How much of the building is above ground, and like how much is like a basement type area?
Well, from the floor plans that Lunar told you from before, there are 10 floors above ground and 60 floors below.
60.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to come back down as soon as you can.
Will do, of course.
I start running down the stairs. They're definitely not coming back to help me.
Okay. Stalker and Lunar, what are you guys up to now? Going to the 8th floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you get to the 8th floor and you open the doors, there seems to be more smoke coming from the southwest corner of the building.
Okay. What's going on with the firefighters?
They are outside. There's water being sprayed in through the windows right now.
This specific one? This specific floor?
Yes.
Okay, so, do we see anybody? Computers on?
A few of the computers are on, but there doesn't seem to be anyone else around.
Okay, I'm gonna check these computers really quickly.
All right, it's asking for a password.
Oh. I mean... Oh, I type in Blight.
And the computer opens, and you see lots of script shuffling past, and says, and then once you get to the bottom, it has Project Blight, floor 60B.
Okay, so I take note of this. Is there any, like, USB?
No, unless you have one.
Well, I don't have one, so I just make note of it.
Okay. Stalker, what are you up to?
If there's no one here, move on to the next floor.
Okay. Deadly, you have currently reached the bottom. So you got to the main lobby, went 3 floors down, and you come to a big wall with a big doorway that is locked as well.
Alright, how big is the door? Is it like a
Normal size door. It's a double door actually.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. Can I try to like break down the door?
Mm-hmm.
What would that be? Would that be
Probably just a strength check. You could attack the door.
Could I attack the door?
You could.
Alright, let's attack the door. What do you need me to roll? Strength check?
If you're doing a strength check, if you want to attack it, then you'd roll you make an attack. I think that'd be underneath the you should have that on your character sheet.
Should it be on my character sheet?
It should. We will find it. Do the thing.
Offense, initiative. Got it. No, I don't see. Let's make a strength check. On. Where do I roll? Strength check.
Try athletics.
Oh yeah, I can roll an athletics. Athletics check. See how much room do I have to kind of get like a running start?
You've got about 10 feet. There's kind of there's a decent sized area.
Alright. Can I make like an athletics check? See if I can build up enough speed to kind of push through the door?
Yeah.
Can't he always exert if he wants to as well?
He could. Alright.
Right, I got a 21.
So you break through the door.
Alright. Can I roll perception, see if I notice anything?
Mm-hmm. Stalker and Lunar, what are you guys doing?
I assume we're still checking the floors, unless there's still more computers on.
No more computers on your floor. The next floor has has a lot more smoke, but so you guys need to make perception checks if you want to see if you wanted to check if you could see anything.
God.
So again, both of you guys look around. The smoke's getting in your eyes, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone else up here. This floor seems to be much more of It looks much more like a chemistry area. There are larger flat tables with science equipment on top, test tubes over in one corner, all the classic science stuff.
Okay. Where are the firefighters? Are the firefighters on the floor below us?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I can, I'm going to fly out one of the windows and tell them to go up one more floor.
Okay. Stalker, what are you up to?
Keep looking for survivors or people in trouble.
Okay. You don't seem to find anyone in trouble.
Right.
All right. So, where was it? Okay, Deadly. So you bust through the door, and your stairwell is actually you look over and it continues down much further. This seems to go just down into the darkness.
So when I bust through the door. So there's another stairwell in that doorway.
Yes, but this one just seems to go down.
Are Stalker and Lunar on their way down the stairs, or are they still heading upwards?
They're still upwards checking for people.
All right. How many? So am I at the bottom of the first staircase, or is there more toward the when I reach the lobby and I head down that staircase? Am I at the bottom of that staircase?
Yeah.
Or is there still more?
You're at the bottom of kind of that main access stairway, and then this one, which had the locked door, just goes down.
Is there any light source around or anything I could use?
Just emergency lights. So you can. That's why all you can see are these stairs and maybe a few doors, a few floors down. But there doesn't seem to be anyone here.
If I'm at the bottom of the main stairwell and there's nothing more to go down on the main stairwell, right?
Of the smaller one, no, there's nothing more to go down. This big one, this is kind of the big main stairwell. It just goes down.
Fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna start making my way down that staircase.
Okay. About 3 floors down, you come to a door. So Stalker and Lunar, what are you guys up to as he's making his way down?
I assume I finished talking to the guys.
Yep.
To the firefighters.
Mm-hmm.
Finish checking the rest of the floors. What floor are we on?
You're on floor 9.
I'm going to check floor 10.
Okay.
Yeah, finish checking the floors, then we can go down.
So both you guys check the floors, and there is no one on either of them.
Wait, what day of the week is it?
It's a Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell him that I finished, and I'm gonna fly back down to the lobby and go down.
Okay. You doing the same, Stalker?
Yeah.
All right. So, Dudley, you are at the around 3 floors down. You come to a door. Again, a double door that is locked with a access pad next to it, and a key with a key card slider in that, as well as a bunch of numbers.
No key card in it?
No key card in it.
Okay, so I can't head down. Can I head down more, or is this kind of another sort of like dead end-ish?
You could head down more.
You know what? I'm gonna wait for Lunar and Stalker to get down here,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of make a course of action, see if they can do anything to help me out.
Okay. So they make their ways down, and you guys all meet up in this lower basement area.
Crap, I forgot to ask about bodies.
You didn't come across any bodies.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we meet up with him and I say, hey, what's up? Why are you waiting here? Why didn't you go down more?
Well, let's cover more ground here, alright? We got this huge set of double doors right here that I figured you two could tackle, so I wanted to make sure we knew what the plan is before we even do anything else.
Okay.
So you guys get this freaking door down. I'm gonna keep going. You guys get this door and figure out what's behind it. I'll keep going down. I'll meet up with you guys at the end, and then whatever we find, we find.
Okay. By the way, is there a key? Is the big double door a key card door?
There's a keycard slot to the left of it, as well as an access pad with a keypad on it with, classic numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Is it possible for me to hotwire it or rewire it or just mess with it?
Make a technology check. There doesn't seem to be any sort of paneling that you can pull out to hotwire anything.
Okay.
Well, let's just start the easy way. Put in 0, 0, 0, 0.
Well, I'm gonna burn down the door with my plasma.
Finally, someone who gets shit. As I'm on my way down, I hear that and I say, finally, someone who likes to get stuff done around here.
All right. After you go down another floor, Dudley, you come to another set of doors, but these ones are they look very reinforced. They're made out of steel, riveted steel, with, again, another access pad with a keypad next to it.
How many floors am I down from the first double door?
You're down. This is only the second door you've come across, but you went down 3 flights of stairs.
Alright. So I'm going to take a step back and yell back, hey guys, there's another door with another set of keypad.
Yeah, have I burned through this door or no?
You seem to be making a little bit of progress, but it's not very quick. It'll take a little while.
This one may not be able to burn through. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay. Just, yeah.
Oh, this one,
Alright, I'm gonna...
Deadly, this...
Should I go first?
Hey, go for it, but, Deadly, like, there's another, wall blocking the stairs. That's what I meant to say. Like, there's the 2 doors you came across, like, the door you came across, like, that's the only way out. The stairs kind of...
Oh, so, like, I'm stuck at that door with all of them?
Mm-hmm. Well, not the first one, but the second one that you're at.
Alright, so second one I'm just kind of stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what can I do?
Well, I mean, we could swap doors.
This one down here is reinforced steel. I don't know if you're going to be able to burn through it.
Well, plasma's plasma, but I'm pretty sure you could punch through a wooden door.
Wait, it's a wood? No, I thought it was just like a aluminum kind of metal door.
Is it?
The second one, yes. The first one it's not wood.
It's like an aluminum?
Exactly.
Okay, well, you're strong?
Let's swap the doors.
Alright.
Right now, alright. Let's see. So how much, so do I have I'm assuming I have another like 10 feet?
Uh-huh.
Let's make that athletics check again.
Okay.
See if I can break it down. 18.
Your shoulder hits the door, and you feel like you're going to have a bruise there tomorrow, and it doesn't seem to budge.
God dang it! Why does that not always work?
Hit it again.
Anyway, how's my progress looking? Even though it's been, I assume, a couple of seconds or minutes.
Yeah, it's been a few minutes. And you melt through the door.
See? I look at him and say, see?
How will you be quiet, you?
You guys are on different floors. I don't know how you're looking at each other.
Well, I just kind of yell up to him, see? And then...
Oh, be quiet, you.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk up the stairs and I'm gonna start burning through that one and tell those guys, hey, go down there, check that. Also, be careful of floor 60B2. That's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's on floor 16B2?
60B.
Blight.
60. What's blight?
I have no fucking clue. Just be careful.
Alright,
That's
let's
your comforting.
go.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you guys go to the second door that's down there. And you step through and you make a perception check to see what you see. Okay. So about 50 feet in front of you, you can see a few huge lumbering forms that seem to be carrying some sort of material just down a large hallway. And as you guys look out through this floor that you've arrived on, you can see that it extends much further than the building on top of it did.
Well,
Yeah. All right. How do you want to do this? Want to just keep following them?
yeah. See what's going on.
All right.
All right. So you follow them through two huge sets of doors, which slowly close through as they go through, and you guys slip on the side. And you look around and you see just these vats in rows and rows and rows down in this hallway, and there seems to be electricity coming out of them, going into cables that go along the ceiling. And in each vat, there's a humanoid-looking shape with wires connected to what's that area called? It's trapezoid area in its body.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
I don't like the look of this at all.
What's up? What's up?
I said I don't like the look of this.
Neither do I. We're too far in though. You got to figure out what's going on down here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Let's go take a look at the vat.
I think. You think? I think each one of us should go back and kind of tell Lunar what we see.
You can call me Libra.
Libra, just tell Libra what we see, in case somehow we need to make sure at least people know about this before.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Or get back up there. Okay? See if we can get out of here.
Right. I'll head back. See.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm
How
gonna
was
do
my progress?
How's your progress? You've burned through the door, and you just see again more office space, but this there's the computers here seem to be in fine order. And you look around, and there's a few people around looking a little bit confused at you and wondering what you're doing.
Crap. Shit. Can I? Damn. I honestly have no idea what to do. I'll talk to one of them.
Okay. So do you walk up to one of them, or you just start shouting?
No, I kind of just slowly walk up to people and tell them who I am. I'm not in my costume, so I'm just like a basically almost normal looking person.
Mm-hmm. Make a What would be the right skill for this? Make a insight check.
Okay.
Okay. So you're talking to this guy, asking kind of what's going on, and kind of classic lab coat looking guy, you know, khaki pants, white shirt, black tie, lab coat on top, holding a cup of coffee, and the coffee and the cup is shaking a little bit as he's kind of smiling and looking around as he's talking to you. Oh yeah, everything's going all right, you know, nothing seems to be wrong.
Oh, I honestly don't know what to do at this point. Is it literally just an office room?
It kind of like the main floor of an office space. You can see there's cubicles going down about halfway, and then next way there's a glass barrier, and you can't really see what's through there from where you're standing right now. All right, so Deadly and Stalker, what are you guys up to?
Well, Stalker was
Let-
heading back.
yeah.
Okay,
Stalker was heading back.
Stalker, are you just walking back on your own? You're trying to be stealthy about it.
Well, I'm not like waving my hands around,
Okay.
but if I see something that might be able to see me, sure, maybe a bit stealth.
Okay. So, okay. Where do we go from here?
So, where I'm at, is it just a straight hallway, just straight shot down?
It's not a straight with the giant vats and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's not a straight hallway. It's a really large. It's like a kind of like think Walmart sized room with instead of like aisles with products on them. They're these vats with these humanoid figures contained in each one.
Okay, is there any sort of like control sort of area around that I can see?
Yeah, there's every five columns or so of these creatures you can see there's a control panel there.
All right. Now, as far as like, so what do I see like around me as far as like people?
There's no one around you right now. You can see off to your left. You can kind of hear those big things lumbering from before, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around you right now.
All right. So let's try to be a bit stealthy and like see if I can look at one of the computers and see what kind of information I can get from it.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check.
Roll a stealth check, yeah, to be stealthy, and then roll a technology check to see what you get out of the computer.
All right. 21 stealth check. I'm so used to calling it out.
No worries. So Stalker, you get back to the next floor. Yeah, you're typing away, and it's asking you to hit the any key, and you're looking for the any key on the keyboard. So Stalker, you get back up to as you're going up the stairway, you see a guy wearing a chainmail suit. As you get to the main stairway, you see a guy in a chainmail suit with a red cape as well, and a sword at either side run up the stairs, followed by a bunch of thin-looking humanoids. They have claws on their hands, long ears, and a kind of a thin, long tail behind them. And they are running up the stairs to towards the floors that you guys have come from. They have not seen you.
Are they running past where Luna's character is?
They have not run past him. They
Okay.
make a
Not
perception check, actually. Yeah, they all seem to be looking at where he melted through, and they're running up to that spot.
I'll follow them.
Okay, so Luna, you hear a voice yell, "What are you doing?" And you turn around, and you see this guy standing there. He's got a tiny little creature on his shoulder. Looks again almost not like kind of like a homunculus. Very tiny. Scales on its skin, two tiny horns on its head, and it's sitting there watching you. And behind this guy are these thin humanoids that you saw before, and they are very predatory looking, and they're looking straight at you.
Okay, so before I turn around, I change into my suit, basically making plasma in the air around me, or heating up the air around me to make a plasma suit on myself.
Okay.
And I turn around and I say, "What do you mean? What am I doing here? I'm saving people."
The guy responds, "There are no problems here. I don't like this is restricted area. Why are you here?" And he turns to the little creature and starts to say something.
Any way that I can maybe hear it, or see it, or mouth it?
No, he seems to be he's mouthing, but he's not. You can't seem to hear anything. And he says, I'm gonna have to take you off. Like, you have to leave the premises. And as he starts to say that, like he gets the little creature gives him this weird look, and he goes kind of still-eyed for a second, and turns back to you, and he looks at the creatures around him and says, "Contain this one." And he pulls out his swords, and the creatures around you start to spread out and go after you.
Oh, okay. So now, what happens with combat here?
Roll initiative. Stalker, are you behind this group at this time?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you roll initiative as well. Dudley, you're still making this technology check. So
All right, should I roll again?
Holy shit.
These are some great rolls.
18.
You guys are amazing, by the way, at rolling.
No,
Actually, I love
Get outta
it
here,
just
you're
red.
not here.
I love it red outlines if you get a 1. That's actually kind of cool.
all right, so both you guys go last.
Nah, you suck.
Wait, was I rolling technology check or am I supposed to roll initiative?
You've no. Everyone else has rolled initiative. You're still working on this computer. All right. So these three things. So these small little things. There's about 10 of them in total. And they all. Oop, too far. So they all jump at you, attacking with their claws. So.
Alright, I don't know how damage works.
Well, they haven't hit yet. I'm keeping my rolls secret from you guys so that, unless they're like actual like big.
Oh, damn it!
But yeah, no. What you do is I roll. You tell me what which you're designating as your primary defense. So parry, dodge, or I think what was the other one?
Will or fortitude? This toughness is you make toughness checks again.
Against damage, yeah, but that's like saying you just wouldn't get hit. So I think it's parry or dodge of the two.
Yeah, well, I thought dodge was for ranged attacks. Parry was. Oh, no, dodge can be both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And as long as you make an argument for either one, I'm fine with it.
Like Batman dodges out of things, or Wonder Woman parries blaster shots with her.
But Wonder Woman could also dodge if she felt like it. Like it's all up to you. So what do you guys dodge or parry? Which you Lunar, you using dodge or parry as your
I am dodging.
Okay.
Roll.
So yeah, so these things jump at you and you duck out of the way. But then the bigger guy comes at you with his sword, and he pulls out his two swords, and all of a sudden they are on fire.
Oh. Okay.
And so he
Looks like things are heating up.
so he swings with the two of them.
Oh, that was bad.
And they hit your aura and slam you back into one of the desks, and people seem to be scattering around. So what's your toughness?
My toughness, where is this?
Same place as your other defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my toughness is 2.
All right, so now what you do is you make a roll. You make a toughness roll, and I compare his damage versus your toughness to see what effect it is. Okay, yeah. So he hits you, and this is a pretty hard hit. So you hit your head a little bit, and you're a little bit and you're dazed.
And confused.
Mm-hmm. So now how damage works in this is that you always compare your toughness to the effect, and once you hit like a certain degree of failure, which is kind of marked in increments of 5, then you're taken out. So 1 degree of failure is you have which always happens if you ever fail. You have a -1 penalty to further toughness checks against damage. 2 degrees is you are dazed until your next turn. You have another -1 against for being hit again. So right now Lunar, you have -2 for your next toughness check against damage. 3 degrees of failure is you're staggered, so you're very limited in your moves. And you have, again, another -1, so if that happened and you got staggered right at the beginning, you'd have -3. And if you're staggered again, you are taken out, just incapacitated.
Someone should have told me that my toughness would be used, because then I would put points into it. But no. Tsunamic.
I told you what each one did.
You told me what each one did, but you didn't go in depth.
I told you your toughness was.
Okay, then I guess I don't remember. I'm sorry.
All right,
Anyway.
now it's
It's also that we went off a ranged character, so you're not supposed to get into melee stuff.
That's why I have it.
Mm-hmm. So now it's your turn, Lunar.
Okay. I'm dazed though.
Yes.
So what exactly does that mean?
Give me 2 seconds. I had a card for this. Now I don't. Grumpy. Where are you? Tsunami, do you remember what daze does to someone?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember every fucking stat.
You're limited to free actions and a single standard action per turn.
Okay. Am I in range to hit him?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm going to make a plasma weapon, which is basically just a line of plasma on my arm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna swipe at him.
Okay. Alright, so this guy... What's his defense?
By the way, it's penetrating 12. Penetrating.
Alright, yeah, so that hits. And he has a large line across his chest now and kind of stumbles back and shakes his head a little bit and looks kind of funnily at the little creature on his side and looks kind of funnily at you. Alright, Stalker, your move.
So, in terms of enemies, what's ahead of me?
There are around 10 of these little smaller more thin humanoid-looking things with claws and ears, and then one dude with 2 flaming swords.
I think you should go for the little guys. Big
I
threat.
think so. They sound like they're in front of me, whereas the guys further past them all.
Well, little dudes are kind of furthest back, then there's Lunar, and then there's dude with flaming swords, kind of, and you are looking at the back of dude.
Alright, I'll go attack dude with flaming swords then.
Okay.
Summon my holy sword of smiting and hit him with it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Really.
So you run behind him and go to swing your sword at him, and one of his swords kind of comes behind him and blocks your sword.
Yeah.
All right. Deadly. You manage to log into the computer, and it pulls up a bunch of informations on these different things, or these different creatures that you've seen. It gives information about the ones that are held in these vats. It's and talking about a few other ones. Make a technology check to see how much you read as this stuff is scrolling around.
Nothing.
You're like, those are some cool pictures.
God, why didn't I go?
Let's be real. That he would normally say that anyway.
As soon as Stalker would have came and told me that there was a computer down there, I would have left immediately.
Yeah, but instead you picked a fight with these guys. Well done.
Hey, they picked a fight with me.
You burn down a door to a building that has a very large basement, which.
In a building that's on fire, though.
True.
All right.
I was gonna bring that point up.
So these little guys are coming at your back now. They're actually coming at both you guys now. With their little claws. So, yeah, you guys both of you parry them to the side and whatnot. So they just go flying and kind of knock like they're knocking heads and whatnot. They don't seem to be very, very good at this attacking thing.
Okay.
Double swords guy now is coming after Archangel, so he's coming after you, Stalker. So are you dodging or you parrying his attack?
I'm parrying.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to roll, aren't I?
Well, no, it's just what your parry rank is plus
Okay.
10. Kind of think of those two things as
Right.
like your AC. What do you have for dodge or parry?
So dodge I've got 10, for parry I've got 12.
Oh,
Holy shit.
he still managed to hit. So now, So now you have to make a toughness check against the damage that he has.
Roll.
So yeah, he twists his. He uses two swords. Twists yours to the side and headbutts you in between your eyes. And his metal helm strikes you in the head, and you can just hear this ringing from your own helm. And you're dazed as well.
Holy shit.
Oh,
So, Libra, it is your move.
Okay, I assume he's a bit of a distance away from me.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, I have an invisible plasma blast that's damage 12, subtle, dazzle. I don't know how dazzle works. I assume it just is a thing that automatically happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just roll plasma control, because I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, what's his dodge DC? 22. It needs to be 22 if he doesn't want to get dazed.
Okay, his dodge DC
Or dazzled.
is 21.
Oh. So, it affects his vision.
Alright.
He incurs a 1 degree. Are you doing infliction?
Yes. Dazzle. The cumulative ranged affliction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, you have cumulative on it?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, cumulative range. So yeah, he incurs 1. So he has impaired vision.
Alright.
Took 1 degree of failure, so he would have impaired vision.
So it hits him in the back, but it seems to the plasma blast seems to splatter off the armor that he has, but he shakes his head a little bit and is kind of now looking around for whoever did that to him, whoever just shot him in the back. So Stalker, your move.
oh, it went so well last time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna whack it with my sword again.
All right. As he's doing this, hey, that hits. So Deadly, what are you up to as he's doing this?
So I'm still downstairs.
Yes,
Can I try another technology check?
you can, but you have a -5 on it this time, or a -2 on it this time because you failed
Ooh.
before. Or you didn't? Yeah, you failed to make it.
I roll a 5.
Again?
No. That's I thought I only get it minus if it was a critical fail.
Yeah, but you're trying to do the same thing over and over again, so I don't want to say like.
Yeah, true.
I want to say, oh yeah, you can just keep doing this action over and over until like you get through it. There's got to be some kind of drama.
Let me see. Do I hear any of the commotion going on upstairs?
You hear some actually, it was kind of like a little bit muffled, but you can't really hear anything over the sounds of electricity that's going on from these giant vats that are around you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep exploring.
Okay. So, back to the top of the order. The little guys miss again. I hate these little idiots. Bigger dude, 2 swords. He's coming after. Is trying to come after you now, Libra. He's kind of swinging his swords and very erratically. He can't seem to pin down where you are. Combination of both your blast and the plasma that's kind of swirling around you just naturally from you using your abilities kind of prevents him from getting a beat on you, and you dodge out of the way of his weapons. So now it's your move.
I just like to image that I just sidestep him while he's swinging.
What's your fighting?
My fighting is 3.
Oh. Yeah.
So you listed lazily to the left.
Yeah.
It's not your move.
Well, he knows some maneuvers.
Yeah?
I mean,
I don't think Lunar gets that joke, by the way.
I may. I just don't remember when it's from.
Family Guy, Blue Harvest.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
He's listing slowly to the left. Oh, we can't get him.
No. I love it. I know some maneuvers. You moved slightly to the left. I know, we're not in the same place. Where'd he go? There, he's listing to the left. Oh, this guy has some really good maneuvers.
All right, Lunar, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
I'm gonna shoot him in the back again. Or the side, even.
Jackass.
Okay.
So this is with your actual plasma.
Yeah, that totally hits.
Actually, this
Yeah.
is with your invisible plasma blast. So to see it, they have to make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Except he couldn't do that because he's dazzled. So he gets thrown up against the wall and kind of slumps to the ground. These little things are still after you, and you can hear shouts, and you see that one of the people, kind of like standing in the back, has like the phone, and they're kind of speaking frantically into it.
Can I do anything about this?
Not.
Because I assume, can I move?
Yeah, both you guys. I'll say you're out of combat for now because the little creatures they're not really going to be much trouble. I'll just have you make an athletics check every turn to see if they like tangle you up and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay, so I'm gonna like sprint over to this man and/or woman and take the phone from them.
Okay.
You
And
look
put-
like a
and I'm
lady.
going-
What?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna ask who's on the phone.
You just hear a click.
Damn it! I kind of like smash the phone into the wall, and I don't really like pick her up forcefully, but I kind of, whatever. I kind of like shake her and tell her who that was. Not really intimidating.
She's crying a little bit. I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Look, look. I'm not here to hurt you, okay? I just got your employer. I just got almost. Shut up.
I'm
Okay,
not here to hurt you.
But I'm not hurting you.
That was like Ben Affleck as Daredevil saying, "I'm not the bad guy," and then immediately killing someone.
All right, Stalker. As he's shaking her down, what are you doing?
You should probably
Loot
attack
the corpses.
small guys.
What
There's
are
no,
the
like,
small
equipment
guys
in this
doing?
game.
The small guys. I'll just say you guys took them out. Like they're rolling so badly, and they're peons, basically. So it wouldn't have been that much trouble. Just a few more rolls that wouldn't mean anything.
Okay. so they're gone. The purposes
When
of
will I be in this?
life.
Soon. I'm trying to get them to you, but when they heard there was a fire, they just like, oh, we'll hang around and stuff.
Right,
Hey,
well,
hey,
over to
to
Luna.
be fair, I actually wanted to go.
I know, but Batman said stay put.
And I go over to Luna and tell him that we found some vats with humanoids downstairs.
Computers?
Humanoids!
There were computers there.
Computer.
There were computers there.
Sure, there was a computer or two.
Alright, you talk to this girl, Sia. And I kind of whisper as I'm like running downstairs. God, why am I the only one who can use technology?
So I'm still down
Meanwhile,
there.
also I'm changing out of my suit.
Okay.
Plasma comes off of my body.
So, Deadly, what are you up to?
I'm still down there, just kind of looking around. I'm assuming there's like nothing. There's no one there.
Nope, not really anyone. There's just the big doors that those creatures went through before. A lot of smaller doors on the side, but this thing, the area you're in is kind of the size. Imagine like a Walmart with like nothing in it.
Yeah,
Big area.
There's those bats. So no other doors around besides the one I came in through.
Just a few doors on the sides. At least that's what you think you can see. They're again really far off. You'd have to really focus and make a perception check to see.
Make a perception check.
But there's also again these little computers at each terminal.
So, if he's coming down, well, do I know he's coming down the stairs, or do I like hear him coming down the stairs?
I'm kind of like sprinting, but I'm in kind of a phase where if someone saw me, I could like slide and become sneaky.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that he reached. You see him come out of the door. Stalker, what are you doing? Or Archangel?
Well, he told me to talk to this girl, so I'd better do that then.
How are you talking to her?
So, what are you doing tonight?
Really?
She's just on the ground crying.
Ah, forget it. I'll
don't
go
know.
down to the others.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I assume I see the computer.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like say, hey, did you do this?
I made an attempt.
Well, if I'm not here, go for it. But when I'm here, leave it to me.
You
No
weren't
offense or
here.
anything.
You weren't here.
I know, but I was in the building.
You weren't in the room, bro.
Anyway, I'm gonna mess with this.
You
computer.
didn't know, man.
Okay, make a technology check. Stock, you come down as he's on the computer.
There's already one computer though. Is he going to the computer that I already kind of had up with all of
I'm assuming, yeah. Like I don't think you walked that far away from where it was before.
No, I walked like a couple of feet maybe.
I'll say it's more like 50 feet, just because they've been in combat. So you know.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, so I'm gonna roll a perception check, see if I can like really see if there's a door there or not.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Please
So
tell me it.
you see that there is again, like there's this really big door all the way to the left, and then on the side there's two smaller doors, elevator shaft, and then two smaller doors on the other side.
So there's two. So in total, how many doors?
There are 6 doors in total.
6 doors in an elevator shaft.
There's 5 doors in an elevator.
Okay. Can I do anything else or?
Yeah, I mean you can start making your way over to them if you'd like.
I want to start making my way over to that area. Are they all kind of like in a row, or are they kind of spread out?
They're spread. Well, the elevator with the 2 doors on either side is all along the wall that's right in front of you, and the really big door is all the way to the left.
All right, let's head over to the big door. Hey guys, I found another giant door. Let's I'm gonna go check it out.
I kind of just wave my hand. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So Stalker, you've reached them. What are you up to?
Survey the room a bit, you know. Get to know it.
All right. It seems pretty much the exact same way as it was before you left.
Good. Can I have a closer look at these vats then?
Yeah. Make a make an investigation check. If you're going to take a closer look at them. All right. So Lunar/Libra, you're typing through these computers, and you just see small write-ups about different creatures that are kind of offshoots of genetic manipulation on people, trying to bring out different characteristics. One of them describes these small little creatures that you just fought. Another one describes these kind of larger hulking troll things that you saw before. They look like just like very, very enhanced people. And then you pull up this one file that has Project Blight, and again it says floor 60B, and there's a small little code next to it, but a lot of the text for it is password protected.
Damn. Can I just roll a computer technology check to see if I can like break through it?
Uh huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't really break through it. Okay, so
Well, I'm just gonna look at the vats now.
okay, looking closely with Archangel doing a investigation.
I tried.
You tried. So Deadly, you're just going over to the large door right now.
Yep.
So as you're walking over, looking at these vats, you see the large door open, and you just see a huge group of these smaller creatures, and like about 10 of the bigger hulking guys kind of start running over. So this is like when you've been walking there for about a minute, just because it's so far. Archangel, and Libra, you guys are looking at the vats. And Luna, you don't see much. You just see kind of like a curled up person with these wires coming out of their necks. Archangel, you see that these people, there's kind of stitching around their trapezoid muscles, and the wires seem to be connected in there. And they seem to be, and it seems that the electricity is being drawn off from those spots. And then you guys turn, and you can see Deadly kind of moving back towards you guys, pointing in the direction of the larger door, and there's just a huge amount of creatures coming out of there. So what are you guys up to now?
Well, did they try to attack him, or were they oblivious to him?
No, they see me, I would think.
Mm-hmm. They're coming at you guys, and there's a very... There's a good... you can kind of tell their intent just by looking on their eyes. A few of the larger creatures have those tiny little... small little humanoid guys on their shoulders, with these tiny little horns that, again, they're looking at you, and they're kind of looking around for where you guys are.
Well, we fought some of these guys before, and they weren't that hard, but the big hulking guys, those guys could be a problem.
There's 4 of us. There's only 3 of you guys there. There's 4 of us now. Or, there's only 3 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3 of us.
Alright.
So as you guys see these things coming at you, the doors of the elevator open, and again, Luna, you can see this kind of horn guy looking at you before, and you hear a voice in your head saying, "Go down. What you seek is down there." And then the horn guy, it's kind of a shadowy figure, and then just kind of evaporates.
Shit, that's the guy I saw before. I kind of say under my breath.
What?
Let's go.
Which lead on?
But where are we going?
I kind of pushed you guys into the elevator. And closed the doors.
All right, the doors close, and you can hear small scratching and clawing, and you can hear larger pounding as these bigger creatures come towards you.
Alright, you guys go down to floor 60. If I can, I'm gonna burn away through, like, the bottom of the elevator. Yeah.
That's an awful idea.
Well, I can fly at 250 miles per hour, so...
But they can't. I'm just
Yeah, we can't, bro.
Yeah, I can only go half your speed.
Well, anyway, let's just go down. Floor 60.
All right. So you go down to floor 60, and once you reach the bottom and the doors open, this floor looks very, very different than what you've come across before. It's kind of roughly hewn stone, and there's red lights kind of coming. It just seems like this place is very, very unfinished. And there's only one way. There's one way forward at the moment.
So who wants to lead the way?
I'll lead the way since, you know, I have plasma. If I can, I'm just gonna have like a plasma light ball in my hand.
Okay. So you continue forward, and after you go about after you're walking for a good while, you're starting to wonder what was down here. Why was this thing trying to send you there? And you again reach this riveted steel door with a keypad and number pad on the side.
I kind of look behind them and I say, well, we're at floor 60, so Blight. And then I just, since they're not gonna say anything, I'm gonna burn down the door with my plasma.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, what do you mean, like, that's the guy you saw earlier? What the heck? What are you talking about?
Okay, so there's a guy with a horn that ran past me when I first came here. You weren't here, by the way. Archangel was with me, and I went up to the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
Third floor.
Third floor.
Okay, and I checked a computer, and it had all of these things about Blight, and did I see floor 60B?
Yep, 60B.
Yeah, and I basically just tell him everything that happened.
Are you sure you're not smoking crack?
No, I'm sure.
I mean, this sounds literally like the plot of a movie.
Can I break the fourth wall?
Go for it.
Well, I mean, we are in a comic book.
Very true.
Dude, someone is burning pancakes in my fucking dorm.
So,
Like, smell it.
speaking of burning things, you burn down the door and you see
Nice transition.
this. You come to this room, and this room is again kind of rough hewn stone floor, but there's these massive cables going on the ground, and there's much larger computer terminals, and there's this glass case, and in it is this dark humanoid figure.
I kind of just whisper to myself again, Blight. And then I walk over to one of the computers.
All right, what are you doing at the computers? Just going in?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I'm looking at them first.
All right, so this brings up information about Project Blight, which after you read it for a second, the screen kind of goes dark, and just the whole terminal just shuts down.
We fucked up. Fuck it. Let's take this guy and get out of here.
What do you mean, take this guy?
Crap. Wait. Do we see that it's a guy? Do we see?
Perception check, assume?
Yeah, no. You see him. He's in this glass case. Like the computer shut down, but like he's a dark. He looks like an android. Like if you look at the character sheet for Blight, like that's what he looks like. Yeah. He's in a glass case with light shining down on top of him. So it's not that it's hard to see him dark. It's that he's dark coloring.
Dazed.
So
Yeah.
the computer terminal just shut down.
Mm-hmm. And the glass rises, and he falls out. Kind of catches himself on his hands and knees. So, Tsunamic,
Oh,
you're in.
as soon as that happened, I wanted to like fly towards him and catch him.
So what when I fall out, and I'm assuming what I messaged you is true, right?
Give me 1 sec. Let me check that again. Ah.
Because I had kind of connected it to that.
Yeah. Just kind of like small like you don't remember what happened, but you're just kind of coming out of this. So like yeah, it's kind of after that, but you just don't remember
Okay.
anything.
Well, no, I would think I still have memories of Basilisk.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I see these guys, okay, what do I see when I look up?
When you look up, you see one guy who looks like a. I don't really know what Thorax looks like. You see one guy in kind of office clothes, black shirt,
And a
white
luchador.
pants, nice tie, and then a guy who looks like kind of.
And a luchador.
He's not a luchador.
I know.
He's a crusader.
I know.
Yeah, he's a crusader.
I kind of look like a barbarian, a futuristic barbarian.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 free actions, and all of them are going to be assessments,
Okay.
but they're all going to be routine checks
Okay.
because I have skill mastery. So what it is I choose a target. You can accurately perceive and have the GM make a secret insight check for you as a free action. I'm just going to do 3 in a row for
Mm-hmm.
each one of these, opposed by the target's deception check result. My insight on a routine check is 25.
Okay.
And then, I'll tell you what actually, and have them make them all secretly, because if I fail these, you can lie to me about what happens, because I can assess the situation wrong.
Okay.
They all have to make deceptions, so
Christ.
you make deceptions for them. Yeah. Oh no, he can lie to me. Yeah. So it's if I win, GM tells me the target's attack and defense bonuses relative to mine, lower, higher, or equal. With each additional degree success, you learn one of the target's bonuses exactly.
Okay.
And if I lose post roll, I do not find out anything. With more than 1 degree of failure, the GM may lie or otherwise exaggerate.
Okay. So from what you know is that Libra is a plasma user who is
Okay, I can just tell that right off because I am so amazing.
yeah. I mean, you just tell it.
So the anime kid is a plasma controller.
Archangel just seems like this very, very skilled fighter who is very. He seems like he's just been the way he carries himself is someone who is in the prime of his life, and he's very experienced with fighting, much better than you. And Thorax kind of is the same thing. Like just if you get the feeling that Thorax like all his skill is just natural, and if you tried to fight him, it'd be a bad decision.
I just lose.
Hmm.
Okay.
Could I make
So
one of these
2
as
of these
well?
guys outclass. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can as well.
He's a
What do I
prime
roll?
specimen.
Actually, you have the GM roll it, but it's an insight check.
Oh, do you guys want to make this insight check against this bro?
You have to have the advantage assessment, and I know
Yeah.
I know Ner has it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you making that assessment?
Yes, I am.
What's your deception bonus, Tsunamic? Or
My
Blight?
deception bonus is just a 1.
Okay.
He actually has dice right next.
Well, this is why I'm not like this. I do this
I know,
because
but-
it's a one. I hate like rolling in front of people too. I'm not good at rolling with all the Roll20 stuff. So, haha, actual dice.
It's like GM roll or something like that. You do.
Nah, this is way cooler.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying do it in client.
So Lunar, from what you've remembered from the files that you've pulled up, and what you get a sense from this guy is that he is a power stealer. He's someone who will copy the powers that other people have, sometimes to their detriment.
I kind of just do that. I kind of just blow out my mouth and I kind of like step back. And I'm like, oh shit, you should be careful. And then
What's wrong? What's wrong, Basilisk? What's wrong, Basilisk? Scared of your own creation?
Basilisk.
What?
You're kidding, right? You think I'm gonna fall for this?
Fall for what?
Wow, the Basilisk thinks you guys can get. I get it, I'm outmatched here, but you can drop the idiot thing. Get
You
Basilisk.
can.
You want me back? Great.
Who the
I
fuck's
just-
Basilisk?
We just met you like 2 seconds ago, okay? We just came here.
Who
This
are
building
you
was
guys?
on fire. I'm
The name
Thor.
is Libra.
Who sent you?
We're the Justice League.
We
Oh,
ourselves
God.
sent us.
Oh God, Justice League.
What, you don't
Yeah,
like
I'm
those
just
guys?
like I'm just like my hands like
Your face
on
palming.
my face, more or less. I'm just like, why? Why did it have to be them? Why couldn't it fire department or something?
Well-
Shut up, Tom.
Technically, we weren't supposed to be here, but
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're better than Basilisk. Get out.
who the hell are you? Is
Okay.
the better. The better question is, who are you?
That's yes.
I'm Blight. All I remember. That's all I know. I'm Blight.
Are you going to steal our powers?
Well,
What are you talking about?
I told you this. He can steal powers, dude. Just be careful. Look,
When did you say that was said there?
Yeah, this was
I
never.
I stepped back and I whispered it into both of your ears. Maybe I didn't say it.
No, you said it to yourself.
They just weren't listening.
Oh. Shit.
well, seeing as two of them just physically, two guys right in front of me physically outclass me, and the only guy I can beat and steal a power from that's half decent is guarded by those two, I don't think I'll take my chances.
You know,
I mean,
We
you
don't
sound
want
like
to
a
fight.
smart man.
We don't want to fight you either way.
Yeah.
Alarms start to go off.
Smart.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's get out.
Hey, I kind of like. I assume he's at like the back of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I like.
Yeah,
kinda-
I don't trust you guys at all.
Yeah, I kind of just drop back to you, like, very, like, slowly, and I kind of, like, whisper into your ear, hey, you know anything about a horn fellow?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, then, never mind.
Okay. So,
Oh, my pack.
you guys taking the elevator back up?
Sure.
Sure.
What?
This time, let's go to
Wait,
the
wait,
lobby.
wait,
Okay, just
wait.
FYI, guys, you guys are breaking up because I'm getting over 50% packet loss. It's the fucking college internet bit.
What?
My packet
You
loss
said
was
we're
in the
breaking up.
it was, yeah, I was at over 50% packet loss. So it's climbing down. Sorry, I just couldn't hear what you guys were saying.
Going upstairs. I
Okay.
think.
So what happens when we go over?
Okay. So when you get to the lobby, there is another scientist standing there, and he says, "What are you doing? Put the weapon back in its cage."
Excuse me? This is a man. Or a metal suit. Either way, he is not a weapon.
No,
I'm not going back in your cage.
he is a weapon. If you don't get back in there, I'm going to stop you myself. And he pulls out a small little test tube.
Who exactly are you?
He says, "You can call me Blockbuster," and he downs the little vial. And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Well,
Oh God.
I was going to pick him up.
Oh, yay. There
Oh
we go.
shit. Well, I was going to
Okay.
pick Blight up and fly him out of the building. But okay, this works.
No, I'm
Hold on. What is it? Hold on. What's the bonus for improved initiative?
+2 or +3?
It's a +4.
Oh, it's +4.
+4.
That's a lot.
But it should. Okay, yeah. Just I'll add it to your initiative. Yeah, just 1 point is up as fucking 4.
Hey,
But yeah,
Archangel,
you
we're
get
shit.
a +10 initiative. Holy crap!
What?
So you should actually have a 30. You should have a 30 instead of a 26.
So should I just
So
put +4
yes,
into my...
because you have 4. You have 6 initiative. Oh no, I just did it on your sheet.
Alright.
Yeah, I did it. But yeah, you get a 6 from your agility, or it's agility or dex, I can't remember which. And then you have improved initiative, so it's an extra 4. So yeah, you have a 10 initiative. You have double my initiative.
Okay, so he goes in the middle of you guys, actually. So
We're surrounding him.
yeah, as you guys move to surround him, he kind of falls to the ground, and his clothes rip off him as he just bulges and expands, and these blue scales just kind of erupt all over him, and his skin kind of tears his skin kind of tears a little bit, and underneath you can see these blue scales, and kind of gets up, and he's standing now about 10 feet tall, just huge, massive muscle, very, very feral look in his eyes.
Kind of reminds me of a comic book character. Fourth wall break again. I'll be here all night.
I didn't know Deadpool was here.
Well, yeah, that's what he was originally based on, but whatever.
So who's going first? I would assume Deadly.
Alright,
That's just what I'm assuming. I don't. If I'm right.
yeah. I don't know what to do.
Well, first is Deadly. Deadly.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
No, you can make an initiative thing.
You mean an attack roll?
Actually, you really can't. It's actually not that easy to make. You have to make a character.
What?
There's a turn order creation, but only the GM and myself, because I've made this roll 20. I
Alright.
can't myself away the power.
So what do I do?
What do you think you're supposed to do when you see a big supervillain?
Alright, time to punch the crap out of this guy. I'm gonna roll a fighting check.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, how do I roll that? So 20. $27.
So yeah, you hit this dude pretty hard. Is this with what you're using an axe, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So the axe kind of sinks into his skin a little bit, and he pulls back a few steps, and throws his arm to the side, and so your axe goes wide, and you can see the cut starting to heal, but he seems to be rotating his arm a bit, like even if the cut didn't do much, you might have broken a bone or something.
Alright.
All right, next is Blight.
Okay, so I'm going to immediately try to cast. I'm gonna go next to him and try to cast Affliction
Okay.
on him. So it's resisted by his will. It's a DC of 22.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Can I do something?
But
As long as you're just like
something?
saying something, yeah, like.
in my character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, dude, who can steal powers? Take mine.
I know.
Unless
I'm still going to the villain. I'm trying to cast affliction on him. So it's resisted by his will.
Mhm.
So. Oh, 22. So how many successes do I get, or is it not?
Let me see. What'd you get again?
Well, it's just a straight DC 20.
So yeah, you got 1 degree of success.
So, 1 degree.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's his powers are impaired. And do I actually drain any powers from him?
I'm not really sure how that would work. That like the draining powers. Like how like what does it do when you're saying you get their powers and whatnot?
Okay, so no, you know how variable works, how I can mimic things?
Yes.
I have to have cast affliction on them to mimic anything from there.
Okay.
So by casting affliction, I am starting to absorb some of their powers.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of how to do this because do you get all of them at once as soon as it succeeds, or?
That's how it makes it sound, because it's the affliction is linked to the variable, and the variable is limited to afflicted.
I'll say since you had 1 degree of success, you'll get a quarter of his powers. You know, because it's kind of a 4 degree thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Which means now your strength increases by 3 points, as well as your stamina.
Stamina and strength increase, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he kind of falls again, but like you look and you can see his muscles like they're like even though this just happened, like his muscles are continuing to grow.
Yeah.
All right, and that leaves it to his turn. So he's gonna now swing at you when he's right next to you. Whoop. Okay. And he grabs you by the throat and just slams you into the ground.
Me?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me a sec. I gotta double check because he got a critical on that. Gotta see what that do. Yeah. So yeah, make a toughness check against that.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that's good that I got that, because. What the heck is that -1 times ABS? What? So confused with it. It doesn't roll a 6, so it's fine, but it looks really weird.
Mm-hmm.
-1 times ABS.
Absolute value?
How the fuck would there be absolute value in that?
To make sure it's not a negative?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There
So
is no negative.
There might be, though.
no worries.
Zero.
Like
We're not playing Fatal.
what happened was you are now staggered and you have a -3 to further checks against damage.
Okay.
So now it is Archangel.
Archangel.
Right. Well, it's time to bust out the sword again. Slice him up.
Mm-hmm.
Make some kebabs. Or whatever.
Nice. So you did hit. Sorry, no, you. Actually, yeah, you missed on that attack. I read the defense wrong that he had. Your turn, Lunar. Yeah, your sword slices up against his arm, but it doesn't seem to cut through the scales. It kind of just tears away some of the skin that's still hanging on his arm.
Okay.
Also,
so
how variable works
Mm-hmm.
is not that way.
Okay.
Not the way we explained it. So, what it is I gain. So, how it works is I gain the power, and then I have whatever amount of points my variable allows me to have, which in my case is 40, spend on things I have accrued in my menu.
Okay. So you get strength 10 and stamina 8 then.
That's how it works. Oh,
And
would gain a power, and then I can put points into.
you also get protection 4, limited to blunt force trauma.
So it's strength, stamina. Holy shit! There's so much stuff. So it's strength, enhanced strength,
Mm-hmm.
enhanced stamina.
Your intelligence also goes to 6.
Oh no! I don't gain I don't gain the ranks. I just gain the power.
Okay.
So if it's enhanced stamina 20, I gain enhanced stamina. The ability to use enhanced stamina.
Okay.
So I gain the enhanced strength and enhanced stamina from him.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of points.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for for that, it's like, since attributes and powers are technically different things, I'm counting attributes underneath powers. Just so that, like...
Well, because variable in itself, I get 5 times the rank for points to spend on duplicated powers.
Okay. You still, like, his only power is that... His only technical power in this is that durability.
Is it the enhance? Oh, is it durability? Well, enhanced strength is...
He technically doesn't have any enhanced strength. His strength is just strength 10.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just saying, because it is a very confusing ability.
Okay, and that brings us finally to Libra.
Yay. I'm gonna shoot him in the back,
Oh, you hit.
and I assume I impair his vision.
Mm-hmm. So that's... What's the toughness check against that?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
For what exactly?
For the plasma blast.
The blast does 12 damage.
Okay, thanks. That's all I needed.
Alright.
Whoop. Yeah, so you blast him with this plasma, and it sears off, like, a lot of the skin that was left on him. Some of it's left on fire, and he's just covered in burns now, and he falls to his knee again, but gets up, and, like, these wounds start to heal a little bit, and his muscles continue to grow. So now what he does is he stamps his foot on the ground, and I want everyone to make an athletics check. As this shockwave reverberates out.
By the way, did I mention that I went into my costume because I did?
Mm-hmm.
It is a... Yeah. Right? Or is it a bonus action? I can't remember.
It's a free action.
Yeah. You have free.
Mm-hmm. Dudley, we're still waiting on you to make that athletics check.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Join the cool club by 20.
Yeah, so a wave of force goes out, and it kind of throws you guys around, but everyone manages to catch themselves. Deadly slides his axe out onto the floor as he's thrown back, kind of keeps himself in place. Archangel just kind of leans back a little bit, and as this force goes underneath him, the counterweight throws him forward a little bit. Lunar slowly levitates himself up, and Blight punches the ground and does a shockwave of his own to kind of cancel it out right where he's standing. So now we're up to the top of the order, back to Deadly.
I'm going back at him.
All right.
Want to make another fighting check?
Yes. Okay. So unfortunately for that one, what he does is he grabs you as you're going to attack him, and he hurls you into one of the pillars, which breaks from the force of it. So I want you. What's your toughness?
Six.
All right. Yeah. So you land in the opposite wall, and you pull yourself out and kind of shake a little bit of rubble off of you. So it doesn't damage you. But it was a big surprise to be hit like that, just because you had that critical failure. All right, Archangel, what are you doing? Or sorry, not Archangel. Who's next? Blight. Haha.
Like,
I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out what stagger does.
Staggered means you can only make.
Ooh, I'm looking in the gloss. Staggered. Staggered is dazed and hindered. Dazed is
Standard action, free action.
okay.
From
and
pure memory.
Hindered is a S1 speed rank. And okay. So I'm gonna punch him with my now a little bit more enhanced strength. The damage is based off strength, right?
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you hit him with that, making the toughness. So you do hit him. Damage 4. It should be higher than that, right? More than damage 4.
No, I have a 1 strength.
You have 10 strength though, right? Because you have the enhanced.
Why would I have 10 strength?
Because you have enhanced strength from him.
Oh, it's enhanced strength 10. Yeah. Okay. Oops.
So it should be
Yeah.
14. Yeah. All right.
So
So he fails that.
It should be 11.
It should be 11.
It should be 11 because I have a 1 strength.
Yeah, but you're
I was still on the enhanced 3.
okay. So you punch him, and he falls. And he falls back, and imprint and like lands in one of the pillars, and it falls on top of him and creates some rubble. But he just kind of shakes it off of him and comes after you again. Or yeah, because he could have sensed he sensed you pulling the powers from him. Okay, so he's gonna attack now. Whoop! And he goes to wrap you in a bear hug, and you just duck underneath him. So now we go to Archangel.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
It was me. I'm Archangel. I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for the sword attack again. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. I miss. Next.
I guess it's my turn.
Is it, or is it my turn?
No, I think it's my turn.
Actually, it's probably
Yeah,
my
because you were supposed to go before me, so.
Mm-hmm. So you're blasting me with plasma?
Yeah, bang bang.
Yeah. So the sword misses again. And the plasma also. You hit him solidly, but he's raised his arms up to block, and it seems that it doesn't seem to damage him at all this time. Screw you, fantasy football. I'm getting sound effects because
You winning?
no, my friends are drafting right now, and I was having trouble getting into the system because since graduating school, my emails have switched. So it's been auto drafting for me. So I'm like, I'll just have the auto draft and see how well I do this season. Let's go. So this turn, what he does is he takes some of the rubble that's kind of surrounding him, and he hurls it at all you guys. So I want and he hurls it up in the air. So I want you to make a perception check to see if you can tell where it's going to land and dodge out of the way, rather than just straight up avoiding it. Yep. And each one of you just kind of weaves in and out of the rubble, except for Deadly, who gets hit again with lots of rocks, but he shakes it off. He's used to being covered in rubble. Back to the top of the order to Deadly.
Let's try this again.
Oh! Boom!
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so
What do crits do in this system? Because I don't even know.
crits, what they do is you get 3 things. You get to choose 3 things. You can either have an increased effect, so to resist the difficulty, it's +5. You can have an added effect, or you can have an alternate effect.
By the way, I do have improved critical.
Oh, nice. So, yeah. So you swipe at him with the axe and just open this giant gash in his stomach, and he kind of just roars in pain. You can see the muscle kind of like just as he like rears back from the pain of this. You can see kind of the muscle like tightening inside his stomach, trying to, you know, hold himself together.
Suck it, bitch.
All right, Blight, your turn.
I'm gonna keep wailing on him with the strength he gave me.
That does not hit, unfortunately. And so now he looks down at you again, deadly, after cutting him the stomach, and he comes at you, trying to grasp you in the head.
Dodge.
Dodging that. And he grabs you again and throws you through one of the pillars. So make a toughness check against that. Which is... Yeah, okay, so again, you you get hurled through another pillar and land in the wall and just shake yourself off again. All right, so that brings us to
Yeah, Archangel.
yeah. Brings us to Archangel, aka Stalker.
Right, that's me. Know it now. I'll go back to you.
No, I'm trying to get used to, like, do I either call you guys by your player names or by your character names?
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
So yeah, that one does hit. Because of the wound in his stomach is still distracting him. So what's the damage for that is 21. Yeah. So you cut him again across the same wound in his stomach that's opened up, and you can see his intestines kind of just start to spill out, and now the room is starting to smell distinctly of fish.
Yeah.
So that brings us finally
Wow.
to Lunar.
Okay. How many standard how do I activate enhanced strength?
Let me.
I would say just like say that you're activating it, and you just lose all like offensive shaping plasma abilities basically, and just you get to start hitting things.
Oh. So I can only do unarmed attacks.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot him again. Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sucks.
So the blast hits him, and he wasn't blocking this time, but it hits him mostly in the stomach, and it seems to cauterize the wound that was there. And so he's still roaring in pain, but but he doesn't look
His
anywhere.
intestines aren't falling
Exactly. And now what he does is again he stamps his foot or he jumps up in the air and smashes down, doing another shockwave throughout the room. So I want everyone to again make athletics check. All right. Everyone manages to stay up except for Deadly, who is knocked prone. So Deadly, back up to the top of the order. It's back to you.
Get up.
All right. Then what?
Can I attack?
He's not within range, so unless you threw your axe, that's the only way you'd be able to attack.
Well, I'm gonna attack up.
Okie dokie. Blight, your turn. Or Tsunamic.
Am I in range of him?
He's about 20 feet away from you. So if you move to him, yes, you would be.
So I'm gonna go up to him and actually I'm gonna assessment first. So I'm gonna make a just routine insight check for 25 against his perception check.
Okay, yeah. So you can tell that this used to be a very intelligent scientist who used some formula on himself, and the powers you get that it gave him seem to be enhanced strength and toughness, along with a kind of a ruthless sensing of physiology, so he knows how to attack in ways that are what's the word, that leave the most damage to his opponents.
Oh, he knows where to go. So he's Fiora. He has the Fiora passive.
Hit all 4 sides to do extra damage. What happens if you don't hit all 4 sides?
Go
Hit
get a
all
heal.
4 sides.
Okay. So I'm going to back off him. I'm gonna back off a bit because I don't want to be the only guy right next to him.
Okay.
You're not. I'm right next to him.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Wait, is he? I didn't know that. Okay,
Been
then
hitting
yeah.
him with a
Actually,
sword all this time.
forgot about that.
I'm
Shut
not
up.
quite Kale.
So actually, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to start wailing specifically on where his cauterized wound is.
Okay. So yeah. So you run up to him and you hit him with a double-fisted blow, and it sends him flying through one of the other pillars. And as that pillar falls, kind of like a little bit of dust falls from the ceiling. It kind of comes down a little bit, and this guy lands in this pile of rubble and doesn't seem to get up. So we're out of combat now. So what are you guys up to?
We should probably get out of this building.
I go up to him, and is he conscious?
He is currently unconscious.
So how big is he?
At this point, he's about 15 feet tall.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to carry him. So I'm gonna. Is there like any papers on him or anything, like IDs or anything on him?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so yeah, we're getting out of here.
Okay. As you guys leave the building, just from fire damage and from the chaos that you caused in the lobby, it starts to kind of move a little bit on its hinges, then just collapse inward, and a huge cloud of dust is thrown up. As you guys are kind of looking around at the wreckage, you can see that there's still a few fire trucks and ambulances around, kind of providing that were trying to fight the fire, still trying to keep figure out like what was the problem. And if when you look in the sky, you can see a giant bat-shaped plane kind of come in, as well as a scarlet tornado, and a few green green-shaped dots. Green-shaped human figures.
I wonder which each one of those are.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna fly up to them and meet them in the sky, I guess. Or at least get the same level.
So who's carrying me? I'm assuming the two
I can
flyers are
carry
carrying
you.
the two non-flyers out.
So
So I'll tell
I
you,
fly wicked fast, so...
let me down, and I will be on my way.
Nah, dude, you're coming with us.
I'm
No,
just standing on the ground.
Let me down.
No. We have no idea what you're gonna do, what your plan is.
Okay, I grab
Of course
him,
you are.
and he's resisted by his will. I'm trying to steal his flight ability.
Okay.
Oh, what is it?
What's the?
So it's the DC of 22.
So I roll will, right?
Yeah.
It's resisted by will, yeah.
So you make a check and then you add your will bonus that you have.
Oh wait, what
It's
check?
will. No, you did it right.
You did it right.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I
So
fucked
that
up.
is 2 degrees of success, right? Yes. So his powers are disabled, and I'm getting his flight bar.
Yep. So now what are you guys doing?
I'm falling
So
from the sky at this moment.
I know. I grab you. I put you down, then I go to fly off. Because I don't want to be anywhere near any of these guys, and I want to find answers for my own.
Okay. So
I kind of just look into the sky.
so he just flies off. And Red Tornado, the bat plane's hovering above, and a Batman lands, and one of the Green Lanterns comes down, and just Batman says, "What did I say?"
Well, no offense, Batman, but you know, we saved some people, and it seems as if you would have came too late. No offense, but of course, you probably had better things to worry about than a building exploding.
Jackass. You are a jackass.
He goes, this isn't how we do things. If you just followed my orders, I can't. You know what? I don't even want to be Batman. Man, it's hard to make a good Batman off the top of your head. Batman's way too cool for me to do that. So one of the Green Lanterns starts talking instead, and says, "Well, since we can't fix what you guys have done, what did you find out?"
Like,
And he just raises his eyebrows at that.
you know what? I'll tell you about it once we get settled in. He stole my powers. He's a power stealer. He also may or may not be an asshole.
That
What the fucking idea you guys are?
he raises his eyebrows at that, and I think that's where we're gonna call it for this week, because that's as far as I've done the planning for. So hey, thank you everyone who listened in and who listens to this at some point. Been a pleasure playing with you guys. I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit, and we can figure out where to go from next week. So bye.